fantastic showdown. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always...
Hector Macho. El Nino.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from box.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice exchange here from both men. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Throws the jab, but does not score. Can't score with that jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab was blocked. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout. There's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. No rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. Camacho is buzzed. And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good counter punching. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. At this point, here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. about punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? Oh, that punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. The game plan does not... There's the bell for round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He misses with that straight left. The perfect counter lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
That jab's slick. Good work.
First minute, sticking on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Come down a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so we can't figure out. Great.
Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start to learn.
Round 7, here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punching. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he just misses with that jab. time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You don't want to trade shots. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't find a home with that jab. Good counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. And a round that seemed like he turned it. And there's the bell for round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, watch out. Camacho might be ready to go. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches happen. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before.